Hello and welcome to another Get Well video where today, and I can't believe we're saying this, we are in Phantasialand in Germany. This is a park that has been on my bouquet list for quite some time, and honestly I never thought I'd make it, so I could not be thrilled to be here. I'm staying in Cologne city centre and it's about a 30-minute taxi drive from there, so it's easy to get to. It's cold. I'm in my shorts. Wasn't quite as prepared as I'd like to be, but here we are. See, they're putting up all the Christmas lights. Now it's just gone 9:30 and a lot of the attractions don't actually open until 10, so I've come in a bit early to see where I need to start. I'm thinking of starting in Uppbeat and going on F.L.Y. Let's have a look. Now, this park is quite commonly referred to as one of, if not Europe's #1 best theme park, so I could not be more excited. Firstly, I'm going to be heading on to F.L.Y and Black Mamba, I think, which is one of my most anticipated rides here. It's a flying roller coaster, which is a little bit different to the ones we've got back home. It ships all over Galactica, I believe. Now I've just come off 2 rides on F.L.Y just there. I can't believe it. The first ride I got 2nd row, and the second ride, single rider, I got 3rd row. I can't believe it. This is the most beautiful theme land I have ever seen in my life. I can't believe the detail here. I feel like I'm in some old mine in steampunk Berlin. It's absolutely crazy and it is so insane. This roller coaster is so long and so winding that I don't even know where it is. But it just went on and on and on for ages. There's 2 launches on there. I just can't get over it. It was so good. I had to do it again straight away. I'm gonna have to do it again later if I can, but I do feel like I need to get a move on because it is. I've been here an hour. I've done it twice, but yeah, it's time to move on. Oh, F.L.Y is absolutely amazing. in Rookburg for an hour and a half, literally just like filming as much as I can, taking pictures, because that place is so beautiful. I've never seen anything like it. I've had to peel myself away because I have to remember I'm on a limited time here and I've got to get on everything else. So that is the best flying roller coaster I've ever been on by far. Absolutely love it. I'm absolutely obsessed. Yeah, it's just insane. It just makes every other flying coaster look garbage. So now I'm gonna go head over to the Winjas coasters because I might be wrong, but I feel like the capacity is so low the queue will be longer. So let's have a quick look. I'm not sure. So it's crazy to think you have this amazing, like, fantasy, beautiful land area, and then this entire wall is the other side of Rookburg. So the way they've themed both sides completely differently makes you feel like you're in a completely different space. It is wild how they've done this. So I'm just going to get on Winjas, Fear and Force there. It's 2 spinning roller coasters. I'm going to do Force first because I've heard Fear is a bit more like intense, but I'll be the judge of that. So I'm going to go on Force first. They're both on 15 minutes and that's alright with me. Let's see if that's accurate. Might actually be one of the craziest coasters I've been on ever. Here I was thinking it was just going to be like a cute little spinning ride, like go through some bits. No. There are a lot of surprises in there. It starts off with a vertical like elevator lift, like dead fast, shot you up, and then as it got to the top of the whole track tilted over, so you just started like dropping down straight away. There was a bit where the track shifted over when you stopped, and then like you bounced along the track that was moving. All sorts was going on in there. This doesn't just spin. That was a shocker. But the queues jumped up from 15 to 30, so I'm actually going to go somewhere else now and come back. Yeah, I love that. That was wild. Don't expect that to be a little kids coaster, because it's not. God, everywhere you look in this building, there's just track. Like, it's hard to keep track of where each of the rides are. It's insane. Now, because I'm just in the area and the queue's on 10 minutes, I'm going to give this crazy Bats coaster a go. Apparently it's VR, which I'm not crazy about, but I'm going to give it a go anyway, because we're here. Hopefully 10 minutes is accurate, and yeah, looks like a big indoor roller coaster, so hopefully it's giving Vogel Rock. Oh, I'm loving all these empty queue lines. Woo!
A few moments later.
I've just had to have a little bit of a sit down, because those VR rides can get a bit I'm very impressed by that roller coaster though. It was so long, and I think that's part of the problem. It had 3 lift hills and it just seemed to go on and on and on. It was very good. Also, I don't know what it is that they're doing differently about the VR here, but it was So easy, headsets on, so they were so easy to adjust, and they just worked perfectly. If all VR coasters were like that, maybe I could get it, but because it's such a long ride, I've had to have a bit of a sit down now. But you know, it was gorgeous. I won't be doing that one again, but it was sensation. And now the sun's come out. What a time to be alive. I think the time has come. I think I'm going to head over to Taron. There's no dead space here. All the places between the rides are like these fun playgrounds with slides and stuff. There's just stuff everywhere. It's amazing. I'm very aware of how British I look. I'm the only person I've seen in the whole park wearing shorts today. Just walked into the Mexican area. I can't believe how beautiful this place is. There's just stuff everywhere. It's amazing. No, I do have to say I'm a little bit confused about the layout of this park, but I believe... Oh yeah, here we go. I believe we're just coming up to Taron. This is my most anticipated ride here. I couldn't find it. This is the first launch here on the left, and then you can see the second launch on the right, all the way down there. Wild, eh? Oh, here we go. Oh my god, I've just come off Taron there. That thing was absolutely nutty. I've just come off and a girl was just sick. So we love to see that. Stick in a bin. Oh yeah, but that really was outstanding. It was so long. Like the first launch was super punchy, went around for what felt like forever, and then the second launch was even more. It was just like go, go, go. Although, yeah, this place is crazy. It really is. Like I can't believe the amount of money they must have spent on all of this just to make this ride just look even better than it would have been without it. It's just absolutely amazing. I just can't believe it. Oh, wild. And I only waited 5 minutes, so I'm gonna go again. Okay, so I have just had 3 rides on Taron there because I thought, why not? I was literally just walked straight on to the next one. I couldn't believe it. It is quiet today. I'm so thrilled. And that ride is crazy. It says on the sign it's the world's most intense launch coaster, and I believe it. I believe it. It might quite well be true. We're moving on now to like the China part of the park. Oh my goodness, look at how beautiful this is. I'm just going to head straight through here and head for the Colorado adventure. It's a beautiful, huge runway mine train. Look at how amazing this place is. Every corner you turn, there's something shocking. Colorado on 5 minutes, I'll take that. So I've just steamed straight through the China area. I'll come back because I'm not going to lie, like this park is absolutely incredible, but its layout is very confusing. So I seem to have found myself in the queue for a roller coaster. And you know what I'm like, I'm not going to turn that up. So let's give it a go. Now, I have heard that of all the mine train roller coasters in the world, this is the most intense. Some people have even said it's like scary. I'll be the judge of that. I'm going to go to the back. Adventure there, and I can safely agree that it is wild. Definitely the nuttiest mine train I've ever been on. I thought I was going to come out. Now this is Chiapas here, the world's steepest log flume, and it looks pretty steep to me. Unfortunately, it's been closed all day today, so you never know. It might open later, but we'll see. I just can't believe how beautiful it all looks. Just one log flume. It's wild. Very sadly, Taron is also closed today, which is a real shame. I was really looking forward to getting on with that, but they have said it's not going to open at all today, so life, eh? I have to say though, it is such a shame about Taron. I was really looking forward to this. It has like fire and water and all this stuff, like heading in this temple. It looks amazing, but you can't win them all. Hello! So after ages looking, I finally found Black Mamba. That took a long time. Apparently it's on 10 minutes. I will absolutely take that. God, look at these queue lines. Does everything they do so well. Look, straight over. Wild. Now I've also heard that this is one of the best of its type in the world as well. After going on Nemesis and Osiris and Montu, this has got a lot to lift up to, so I am looking forward to trying this one out. Okay, so I've just come off Black Mamba there. That was pretty intense. There were so many moments where I didn't realise it was going to do a corkscrew because it was so late, and you're going to smash into the rocks and go over waterfalls. The temple underground was like something from King Kong. It was absolutely sensational. My only thing is it's a little bit short, which is very off-brand for Phantasialand, because everything here is so long. Like the roller coasters go on and on. This one is probably the same as like Nemesis, but I have to say it was so good. I managed to get back row on my first go, which was a touch. I think I'm gonna go again. Let's do it. When you go up these steps, this bridge goes straight through the loop. You can see it down there. That is wild. So I've just come off Black Mamba again. I managed to get front row somehow. I don't know how that happened, but it worked in my favour. And I hate to say it, but I do think this is better than Nemesis. The near misses feel so close. I found myself going, which is stupid, I know. There's like waterfalls. The theming is absolutely crazy. I've never seen anything like it before, honestly. I just love it. It is also very intense, very fast, very tight, very quick, but it goes. And I loved. And this surrounding is to die for. Look at all this. You've got this little bench here with the viewing platform just there. I tell you, this place is crazy. They have thought of it all. Now I'm just entering the queue for Mystery Castle. Now you wouldn't think of it from looking from the outside, but these are drop towers. So I'm very curious to see how this goes. So I had to come and do Mystery Castle again, and I think it might be my favourite ride here. I've never screamed like that on a ride before, and I don't think I've ever been so like scared. That was a shock, and it was gorgeous. It was like, I was sold that it was a drop tower in a castle. It's not. That was the wildest thing. The way it shoots you up there faster than I thought it could. And then there's a whole show scene at the beginning. There's like all this electricity stuff that happens at the top of the castle, and then it proper drops you down, it fires you up again. Woof. Woof. I think I might do one more. Oh. So this is going to be my fourth go on Mystery Castle. It should probably be my last because I'm spending a lot of time on this drop tower, but it is so good. Last go, promise, then I'm heading straight to Taron. Got a little model of the whole Africa section here, isn't it gorgeous? Somehow found myself back in Africa. This park layout is so confusing. No complaints though, because look at how beautiful. I have to say this park really does put almost every other park in the world to shame. I can't believe how good it is here. It is nuts. So I've just come off my last ride of the day there. It's 6:15. I thought my last ride of the day should be a go on Taron. And what a ride it was. Oh, you could probably hear her in the background. Yeah, it's been absolutely beautiful, and just as the sun's going down as well, she looks so gorgeous. It's one of the best themes, probably the best themed roller coaster on the planet. This and F.L.Y, number 1 and number 2, and they're both here. Isn't it nice? Everything here is just top notch. I can't get over it. Wild. Oh no, goodbye. And well, that very sadly brings me to the end of my day here at Phantasialand. I am very sad about it because I don't want to leave. I could come back tomorrow and the next day and probably feel like I could spend another day after that. I could probably spend a day in each of the areas, if I'm honest, because they were just so beautiful. All I wanted to do was just stand there and just watch all the rides and just take pictures of them all. It was so beautifully designed and made and themed and stuff. It was just amazing. I forgot to talk about Wake because I came off of it and I felt a little bit sick, so I had to sit down and then I was on to the next one. I went on break, and then what they didn't tell you, because I walked straight on without queuing, I didn't see it cycle, so they actually go round twice. And if you're someone a bit like me that going backwards can fuck you up a little bit, doing it twice is twice as bad. But it was really, really nice and it looked beautiful. I went back and did the fourth Winjas, which was really, really good. I do think F.L.Y is better, but they're both crazy. I still can't pick what my favourite ride here is. I hate to say it. Like, I think F.L.Y and Taron are obviously the best rides here, but Mystery Castle really did something for me. Really, I loved it so much. I wanted to do that just all day. I did it 4 times today. I would have done more. The guy recognised me, I could tell, so I was getting a bit embarrassed about it. Anyway, I just really have to say that this park really has not let me down in the slightest. Everyone has been saying it's probably the best theme park in Europe, and going off of my experience, I think I might have to agree. I would come back in a heartbeat. I just loved it here. It helped a lot that the weather was perfect and I barely queued for anything. That always helps. But honestly, everything here is 10 out of 10. Every ride has got something special about it. Everything had something that shocked me. Everything looked stunning. Everything was so well kept. Everything was running perfectly except for Taron. It was just amazing. So good. I'm so happy we did it. It was just, if you will. Anyway, now I have to get back to the city. But thank you all very much for watching, and until next time, get round.